Everything should be fine. Hopefully. What's up, guys? Been like a long time since I've actually recorded something. So I'm back. Decided to go back to something that I'm a bit I'm a bit more familiar with than like anything else, being honest. Hopefully the audio will come out good by the end, but I'm assuming it will. Audio quality is about the same as like how it is on stream, so if it sounds off, then it probably also means it sounds off on stream too, in which case I'm gonna have to adjust that. Game is sort of prone to crash being on me. I don't want it to, so hopefully that doesn't happen here. The campaign we're gonna do, I am completely stupid and I forgot to like download it. Oops, my bad. Didn't take that long. But yeah, we're doing Resident Evil. The Resident Evil campaigns are pretty good. They're very like they're the best of the RE campaigns on the workshop. Not only are they incredibly faithful to like the original PlayStation games, not like the remakes, but like the actual original games, but they're also rebalanced in a way that it allows they're rebalanced in a way in which it allows the Left 4 Dead 2 gameplay and flow to translate to that type of environment without having any like without having any setbacks and such. Because sometimes you can't always just translate a specific. You can't translate one game format to like another without running into issues. Some custom campaigns have this problem, others don't. This isn't one of them. It's worth noting that there's like a couple of other RE campaigns out there that aren't based on the main games. I'm not gonna play those because those have like a high risk of crashing. So, I mean, I could do it without mods, but then like I'd be kind of sacrificing a lot of the stuff that I like messing around with this game. So hopefully that doesn't come to that. I'm gonna hope that this recording session doesn't crash on me. So let's do it. Let's just see how it goes. Feels good to be back. I'm gonna see if I could do this every now and then instead of being on a big hiatus. And to be honest, I don't have a legitimate reason for why I'm on a hiatus.
Where in the hell are we?
Nick, what the hell? You shot the pilot.
I shot a zombie. He was a zombie, Ellis. He must have gotten bitten before he picked us up.
True, he was a zombie, but he was also our only pilot.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
You know what? No more helicopters. I'm just saying that now. I'm good.
Sorry, I was just checking
Stay
the
close.
game a bit to see if it works well, and it seems like it does. See how it goes for it.
Grenade launcher here.
So, I am hoping that I could do this consistently going forward, because I don't have a real reason why I is. I wouldn't even call it that. I was just being like a lazy ass. But I'm back now. Hopefully, you guys will look forward to more consistent playthroughs of some games I have in mind. I am thinking of doing like one
Let's
game
hear
at a
some
time
music.
though, so I don't like get sidetracked with something. I did post a part 1 of a Pokemon Red playthrough. In a way, I do want to continue that. In another way, I might have to restart the whole playthrough because I'm not a big fan of the emulator I'm running. Hopefully I can find one that works.
This sounds like a hunter.
Here they come.
I feel like it's better for me to just simply play through the campaign than it is for me to have to explain what's going on within this game. Like, if you played our Resident Evil, like the OG Resident Evil 1, you'll have an idea of what I'm doing. If you haven't, just kind of pay attention to what I'm doing.
You did a good job.
You'll get, like, an idea first. I will explain a few minor puzzles here and there.
There's a smoker around here.
He's doing this. Oh, there he is. Never mind, he's dead.
That's what I like to see.
I'll explain some things as I go, depending on how much I feel like I should explain it, but honestly, if you played Resident Evil, you'll get this down to the bag. It's not that complicated.
Excuse me.
Look out now!
A neat little detail about these campaigns is that,
Reloading.
I'll see if I can find another one, because I kind of used one on accident. Or rather, I say on accident, but it's more like instinctually I've done it. Oops.
Shotgun.
So in the original RE1, if you pick up this shotgun right here,
Good.
which in this campaign's case is a little shotgun, it sets this off as a trap. Normally a cutscene would play out between depending on who you're playing as, either a cutscene will play out or you'll have to put the shotgun back in its place so you don't end up dying from crush. Cutscene occurs if you're playing as Jill. It's pretty funny. I like it. It's a meme. It's probably the most iconic meme from RE1.
Reloading. Hunter.
Reloading!
So, those things I've been interacting with, the plants, they're based off of the iconic green.
Your first aid is mine.
I was gonna say green herbs because that's what the healing item is called, but they're based off of
Got it.
Ari's healing mechanics. In this case, green herbs are for normal healing in the original game. In this campaign, it gives you pain pills. We'll see the other variations eventually. I'll point those out as well. For future reference about the shotgun puzzle, you can get a fake shotgun to put over the real one later on in the game if you didn't pick Jill. So if you wait a while, you'll eventually get the shotgun as a weapon. It's pretty useful. But if you're playing as Jill, you can just grab the shotgun right away. Cutscene will play out and you'll get to keep the gun. So nothing is really lost. Arguably, Jill's route is a lot easier than Chris's for various reasons. So if you're ever gonna go for like achievement hunting, Jill route is probably the best one to pick in terms of just generally getting an easier time with those achievements. Of course, I'm speaking on behalf of like RE1 remake and not the original game, because the original game obviously isn't on like modern system.
Got a can.
The less I talk about that detailing, the better for me. I believe I said this back when I first started doing the Resident Evil. I believe I said this back when I first started doing the Left 4 Dead 2 playthroughs. you guys have any questions about the mods I'm running, go ahead and ask.
Guns
I
here.
could answer to like your heart's content, because there are a lot of stuff operating. There's not a lot, but there's several things operating under the hood that's making this experience a very unique type. I do have I have a workshop collection that contains all the mods I'm currently using. Feel free to look at that if you wish, but
Reloading!
if you want, freaking Alice. But if you want to ask me directly about a specific mod, you can do that. I don't mind answering.
That one's mine.
Nice shot.
So normally, the typewriter saves your progress in the main game. So what does it do when you pick up ink ribbons here? Spawns defibs. Makes sense if you want to look at it in that type of direction. So, it's pretty neat. That said, getting normal defib spawns is not available for these RE campaigns, so if you die and you don't have an ink ribbon on you, you will have to wait until you come back, which in some maps is not that easy. There is a bit of survival aspects from the RE games in this. As always, teamwork is an utmost importance. This room has been simplified, I believe. Whether you're playing RE1 Remake or the original, puzzle's a bit different. This one, all you really have to do is just
Nice.
make sure these panels on the floor right here are covered.
I hear a spitter.
Nope, go back. Sometimes it just does that on its own.
Reloading!
If they're not covered, a poisonous gas spawns in and everyone takes continuous damage until they exit the room. I have had many instances where randos didn't do that, and we took unnecessary damage for the sake of taking unnecessary damage, and I hated it. Blue herbs right here are different from green. While the green ones give you pain pills, the blue ones give you adrenaline shots.
Adrenaline shot here.
You can go ahead and like pick whichever you want.
Reloading.
Find out which one is more useful to you. Just know that the placement of the blue and green herbs are actually based on what you would normally find in the official game, so that's a +1 for consistency's sake. So, the shield key used to open this door. It's in 3 different rooms, and it can be RNG dependent based on every time you open up the game. I got lucky, and the one I got was in the room that was back in the hallway that I was in. I'll show you where the other 2 could be eventually.
Throwing a Molotov.
Grab a shotgun.
Throwing a Molotov.
Yes!
Freaking Ellis.
Pipe bomb.
Did we all make it? Oh,
Here
yes,
is
we
my...
did.
Here it is.
I should probably save this for me, but what the hell?
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, give me a second, I'll show off where the other 2 rooms can be.
Look out!
Nice.
Trying to see if the boss will pick this one up. Seemingly no. I mean, they're good. Every room that has like a boss from the original Resident Evil will be replaced with a tank. So keep this in mind. The room that I went into right here Go down the hallway to where I went to go grab the pain pills. You will find the shield key in there. If you couldn't find one, you're gonna find it from the other hallway back in the left side of the east wing, or back in the west wing. I guess you would call it the west wing.
Got him.
All right.
This room right here,
Good.
you will find the
Charger around.
you find the shield key over here on this coat racket.
Reloading.
Green coach, trying to tell people what to do. Yeah, you'll find the shield key right here. You can also get first aid from these red herbs. That's what they're important for. Ow.
Reloading. Reload. Got it.
Hunter.
Way to go.
Once you find all 4 medallions,
Safe house.
Thank God.
for reference,
I'm tired.
I guess we're playing in the loading
What do you
screen.
know?
So for reference,
We're gonna make it.
there's one in the little room on the left side of the mansion. You need a blue gem to get it. One is on that chair in the room with the shield key.
Safe house.
You need to kill the tank before, or rather, you should just kill the tank in general because he's gonna be a pain in the ass trying to not. If you choose to try to run from him instead. One is in the. It's in the big room with the night statues. As I said, you just do the simple puzzle of pushing it around. And the last one. Huh. Damn, I actually forgot where the last one was. I just grabbed it! What the hell? I'm just being stupid. Look, just if you find the 4 medallions. Oh, it was in the hallway with the paintings. On the right side of the. Grab all of those, and you'll be good.
Let's follow it.
Anybody see what the zombie dropped?
Reload.
Something to point out over here. These herbs,
Reloading.
and I believe these two. If you don't interact with these, they will actually stay there when you come back. The only
Guys,
time
here.
in which they won't return.
Bullshit.
So let's grab some
It's
ammo.
gonna be raining zombie parts.
The only time they won't come back is if you already use them. Whether it's actually using the item that drops or not. As long as you use the herbs, then the item will vanish when you come back to this area. So 99% of people who play this campaign don't know that. So it's in your best interest to leave it there if you don't need it. It'll make things easier, trust me. You're gonna like walk under the elevator. I could do something funny if that happens. Come on. Come on. Do it! Okay, now. Let's get everybody on here. Ellis! Get over here.
I missed the wizard.
You can either kill the witch like that, making it so when you're going down the elevator she can't get you,
Rumor bile here.
so she'll just go into her running away phase,
All right. Keep your
or you
eyes
can use
open
this
for
hammer,
landmarks. You're gonna
and
have
that
to
takes care of
cover
her.
Reloading.
This hammer is incredibly broken for Left 4 Dead standards. But to be honest, they're only available in the RE campaigns that Roku, the mod maker, added. So, like, look, you can use it if you want, use it if you don't. I love using it because it's just kind of stupid fun. Especially when you hit special infected with it, they just go flying with this thing. Like this jockey.
Got it.
I mean, you couldn't see it there because there's no room to fly.
Auto shot is mine.
There you go, coach. I know, I'm dead naming my characters because they're not, like, technically the actual characters, but I don't care. I'm too used to calling them what they are. So, there are two ways about this. And this room here is the key to go back to the mansion. It's part of the game, trust me. So, there's two ways to go about it. You can either make this easy for yourself or make it hard. We'll do easy so I can just show off what it is. So, in this room is an item that you'll need to make this part easier. The passcode can be found inside the pool room that I was in. If you look on like the pool table, you'll find a bunch of billiard balls. You can look at those. They will give you the numbering of the code. And there is a specific way to actually input the codes. So in this case, it'd be like 3, 4, 5. If you mess that up in any capacity, I'm sorry. You'll have to figure out, like, you'll have to brute force the code.
Boomer around.
And that is not fun.
Shoot him if he's near me, okay?
And if you don't want to spend 20 hours dealing with that, then, like, I don't know, do the hard mode. But that V-Jolt poison, that's what we need. Let's go ahead and grab the key right here.
I did it.
A unique spitter type comes out of that hive, so keep that in mind. It's a nice detailing because the spitter doesn't spawn until you actually grab the key. You gotta drag this all the way over here. We move these bookshelves, we get a ladder. It takes us to the underwater segment
Coach,
for research,
Why ain't that a load of shit?
fact, research lab or whatever it's called.
Reloading.
Let's go ahead and throw these blocks in the water so we could
Shit, I hear
a platform to work with.
reloading.
As far as like what I plan on, as far as the game I'm planning on playing through, my bad. You'll have to see for yourself, but I'm looking forward to it because it is different than like playing Left 4 Dead 2 and other games like it. If anything, it'll give like a clear idea of how different of just how weird I am when it comes to the games I like. You'll see what I mean. So, throwing this out there real quick. Doing all of that, putting the V-Jolt poison inside this plant, opens up the doorway. If you want to do it hard mode though, in one of the rooms up in like the entrance area, it'll give you a key to open up that door. You open up this door, you'll get an alarm. It will trigger the effect of this door opening, but it'll make it so that you can't leave and be surrounded by infected. You can press that button right there to turn it off. Then you can go back and then grab the key to actually get into the room on the left side of that area we're going to. Got that? Good. when you get into this room right here, to room number 3, you will need to like find a book that you have to put in a bookshelf to finally open up the door that gets you in here. The reason I say this is easy mode is because this thing here would be alive if I didn't throw in the beetroot poison, which means we only have to deal with one of these issues. If you didn't put the poison, you would get 2 tanks instead of 1. Which, if you're not equipped to deal with it, that issue, then it could be a pretty easy death. Go ahead and heal up Ellis before we go back. Use up the items you have. I love it when my runs are clean like that. More often than not, playing with randos usually just has people getting injured and or dying. And I hate it when that happens, because it always happens. Just go ahead and go back. This is part of the main game. You do have to like go over to the residential district to grab. You go back to grab the key, so that way you can return to the mansion and explore the rest of the rooms, because they're all locked away with an item that you simply don't have yet. Now that we do have it, though, we can check out what it has to offer.
Everyone, inside!
We all ready?
Yes!
I seriously need to learn how to edit so I can actually just skip. I need to learn how to edit so I can skip these loading segments, because I don't know, they can be a bit annoying. I don't mind it, but like, it's more for your guys' sake, you know?
Oh.
Everybody be careful.
Oh, get the lead out.
I've had an instance where I opened up that safe room door and it actually crashed on me, so... yeah, these mods are relatively unstable and put together.
I'm thinking we can take on anything.
You can come in here if you want an AK.
Destroy zombies! That is what we do.
I got it.
There's some bolts and get in the back room, use them in case of trouble. Deal. Thanks, Bill and I.
Ah, God damn it! Reloading.
Thanks, Boomer. So the helmet key, you open up this door, and it leads you into this room. Something happens in the main game that is kind of interesting, but I won't spoil it. So instead, we gotta go interact with this piano. But... no, it's a trap!
Molotovs.
Hell, I walked away from a lot worse than that.
Bitches around.
We got lucky.
I guess I can just show this. I don't normally do this because, there's no real reason to once you figure out a faster method. If you go down here, normally the idea is, oh my god, you're stuck! What do we do? Well, you actually go over here and check the grave. Remember this code right here. This code is random every time you play the game. Go ahead and interact with it. 1746, I'll remember that. We go down to the iconic basement. I say it's iconic because of a rather infamous song used in the original. Used in like the director's cut version of the game.
I hit it.
Nice work. Go!
What the hell?
Reloading!
This kitchen area you wouldn't have been able to get into earlier, but in like the remake at least, you're able to get in here pretty much at the start of when you start playing the game.
Sounds like a hunter.
What the hell was that?
It's like Bill is having his own problems.
Reloading!
All right.
So, you're intended to go up that elevator. There is a faster way to get up here, which I'll show off in a bit. So go ahead and check and see if it's not here. We're looking for the battery in this case. You can see the heliport, which is how we're going to escape. If we go over here, you grab an item that actually does transfer all the way to, and near like the last map before the finale. It was also like this in the original game. This ML disc will be important. If you remember that it's there, whether you play this campaign or you're playing. This over here. I was probably safe, but whatever.
Pick me up.
Fine. Pick this up. This battery right here is important. Because it will allow us to go into the underground.
I'll hold on to these pills.
Go ahead and type in the code. You guys, you gotta type it in with chat. This room is optional, but I'll just show it off anyways. Turn off this light, you'll get the red gem. A lot of the rooms around here aren't important, because you technically salvaged them already. With the red gem here, you'll get the special yellow herb, and a weapon you can use if you want. This weapon lights infected on fire. It does low melee damage on its own, but the fire is particularly interesting. If we use this yellow herb, you get a health buff. You get a health buffer that bumps your max health from 100 to 200. If you already have temporary health active when you do this, it will also keep the temporary health. It will apply the temporary health to your max health, so it will eventually go back down to 200. For context, 200 health makes you survive one tank punch and expert mode. With on expert tank, a tank's hit does around 100 damage, which is basically your whole health. And it will put you in the in-cap state. So having the 200 will be very nice.
You kids, ammo here.
I'm starting to like you guys.
Alright.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Now you guys are free to use these or But honestly, the resources you have right now are so much that you probably don't really need to use them. Unless you're stupid or careless. Or both. You need to drain this water down. Go up here. Oh wait. Probably pick this stuff.
Reloading.
They're gonna show off something in a bit. Go over here. Go down this way. You can't actually go back to the...
Good shooting.
Back bitches is around.
You can't go back to the... Come on guys, get in the elevator. Guys! Guys! Okay. They don't always do that, but when they do, it is happening. Yeah, you can't go back to the residence area because it's blocked off.
Boomer Bile here.
Go ahead and put the battery in this, so that way we can go back up and raise the water, and still have a way to get down here. That giant spider right there.
I hit it.
Let's show off what it does, shall we?
We have a problem. Throw in a Molotov.
If you don't know what you're doing, you will probably die horribly.
Bang, bang. Got it.
Reloading!
Suck on that. Keep shooting. Yeah, die. Suck on that.
Look at that thing.
I don't know the exact amount of tanks, but it's probably like around,
Dinner. Hey, good shooting.
probably like 8 or 10, which is a lot to say the least.
Boomer around. Don't
If you
shoot 'em.
throw the
Keep 'em
Molotov
in
in the area before you head up here, it will kill them off relatively fast. So no worries. But if you don't want to mess with them, then just don't shoot the spider. That's pretty much it. It's just there for the funnies. Bunch of Molotovs from their corpses.
Boomer Bile here. Down the hall.
Down here in the underground. We need to find a crank to turn that. That's easy enough. We just go this way. Go ahead and get rid of some of that. Crank right here. It's next to a body that's like story related. And I say story really loosely. Like, I'm not trying to hype that up as though it's like some grandiose masterpiece.
Hit.
Alright. There's good.
But anyways, we use the crane here. We will have problems on this side though, in which case,
Pipe bomb.
Reloading.
that infinite horde goes on for a while. You have to be really ready to take care of it. Because even, like, some people will rush ahead, and expect like your allies to take care of everything, but like they're pervasive. This boulder right there is part of.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
You got goo coming. I hit it.
That goose shit me.
That boulder right there is part of the main game. Just avoid it. If you don't, you'll get crushed to death. So keep that in mind.
Run, just run.
That's what I'm talking about.
This door can be bugged. If you like,
Got up in they shit.
if you approach it before either like, if you don't approach it the right way, it will not trigger the approaching it the wrong way won't trigger the
Frag rounds.
Cool.
I forget what it's called. The health icon, I guess we'll call it that. It won't trigger it, so you won't actually get told to cut the webs. And when you're not told to cut the webs, it won't work. Unless you have no clipping as an option, you have to basically restart the campaign. Or restart the game, or restart this map if you think you can do it. Use this knife here to cut open. This part right here is also accurate to the original game, in that you have to wait like 2 minutes to get this thing to turn around in the right way so you can actually go through that area. Watch your back, 'cause we'll have problems if you don't. It doesn't take that long, but I can imagine some people would be a bit stressed about this one. I don't mind it though, and I hope you guys don't mind it either. The puzzle's simple, just push the statue in the middle. Hit the middle. Careful about this rock, though. Yep, remember to grab that ammo disc. It's important for the next time. We use both metals here. You can go up.
Dead.
Nice job.
You will need to grab the medals again to be able to put them on this little pedestal, which will open up a secret passage. Will take us to the laboratory, which is the last area before the finale camp. Get in here, guys. Hurry up. There we go. I played Resident Evil 1, the remake, back when I was like 10. It was fun times. Interestingly enough, I never actually beat.
Stick it up your ass.
I never actually beat the original remake release on GameCube because the game I got was kind of damaged, so it never worked. I was able to do it much later though, thanks to it being released on modern systems.
Safe house.
I got 100% achievement on all of them, on like all of the modes for RE1, so I'm pretty proud about that. This ML disc is not hard to miss, but I guess if you're just kind of rushing through things, you could probably avoid seeing it. Let's go ahead and put in the code. You have to like do a whole thing in another room where you gotta solve X-ray exams, and this will get you the number eventually, but like, I'll just save the trouble.
Careful, there's a charger around.
With the doors unlocked, you can head over here. In this room, you have a little projector to show you something cool, I guess. What we really want is this key right here. So we'll open up the doorway that takes you to the rest of the lab.
Spit her around.
Reloading.
When I come in here, we need to get up to that vent. The move these boxes here to do just that. Try to be careful about this room. Sometimes an infected will spawn in here. If you don't shoot them without jumping in, you will be in for a time.
Reload. I hit it.
Yeah!
But this room takes you to this PlayStation 1 device, which lets you input the ammo disc. You need to find all 3 ammo discs and all 3 PlayStation devices to be able to unlock something we will check out eventually. Safe rooms in here if you need stuff, resources, and all the goodies. But I should be fine. Now, this room will trigger an infinite horde, which you have to rush all the way to the other side to deactivate. If you have a bile, I would recommend just doing this.
Fight amongst yourselves.
The bile will bounce off the corner or the edge of the wall and will land in areas where it's normally out of range of the infected, and they'll just kind of stand around, which gives you time to just rush through. Fortunately, it's barely enough time to get over here. Some players are dumbasses, and they will activate something that's in another part of this area before turning off the alarm, thus defeating the entire purpose of the thus defeating the entire point of the. We're just getting all the infected showing up. It defeats the point of the bile because when that cutscene plays out, it takes away a few seconds from the bile's duration because of how long it's sitting there. Which just makes getting to the actual alarm system a little bit harder. Not the worst thing in the world, but like, it could be better. Once you have the elevator activated, we want to head in here. The key that we need to get out of this entire campaign, it's down this way. So this room is where like lore stuff happens. That tank right there is the special sacrifice tank. And I say it because it's from like the sacrifice campaign. So if you have that particular detail on, you'll see the different tanks.
Go on your feet. Let's go.
Are you gonna be all right?
Actually, I'll let them do
I
it.
know you can hear me, goddammit, let me the hell out!
You want to activate this button
For you, Ro.
because it opens up the doorway for Bill.
Molotov here.
Okay, let's go ahead and heal
I
up.
should probably save this for me, but what the
In
hell?
the original game, depending on who you're playing with, the other character you would play as shows up in that prison cell. So, like if you're playing Jill, it'll be Chris, and vice versa. You need the ammo disc found in the prior areas to be able to open up the doorway, which allows you to get to Chris, Jill. In this case, getting us to Bill. Although the security alarm is active, we're not in any real rush. Grab what you need before we head back.
Nothing to see. No health kit here.
If we head over here, this room is where you would have to do like the puzzle stuff. I didn't want to do it. Over here is the final ammo disc insert. With all three active, we can finally open up this big old door and save Bill
Goddamn,
Nye.
I'm trapped in here. Thanks for
What's up?
getting me out of
Relax,
there.
relax. I'm
Come on,
coming.
this way.
You don't have to save Bill. You could go on without him, or you probably didn't get all the ammo discs. But it is technically part of the different endings you get with this original game, so
Somebody got the door?
I don't know. It's not that long for you to save Bill. If you're not using left for bots, Bill will keep the shotgun that he has on him. But if you are, then he will not have it. In which case, you will have to. You'll either have to just deal with the entire finale with just his one pistol,
Everybody be careful.
or you could provide him a gun for him to use. In which case, I will do the latter because I don't know. I feel bad for the guy. I don't want him to just have one pistol during
Almost
this.
there.
Alright. So, if we... Let me do this really quick. Oh. My bad. Try it again.
Taking the rifle.
This'll do some damage. Thanks for getting me out of there.
Don't even start.
Looks like we're gonna have to save ourselves. Anybody got an idea? Speak up. We're listening.
Let's find the radio and get a hold of that pilot.
First, we look for supplies.
Hell yeah, I'm with you.
Unless someone has a better idea, let's rock.
I am proud to be a part of this team.
You don't want to head out just yet. Wait for Bill to go out first. Sometime, if you head out the elevator before Bill does, he will get stuck in the elevator, and if he's stuck in there, you will be soft locked from completing the finale.
Might want to save this for later.
And unfortunately, if that happens to you, then you will have to reset the
Grabbing fire
game.
bullets.
I mean, reset the map.
Deploying
My bad.
fire bullets.
This ammo pack could be like anything. It could be like laser sights or explosive rounds. It's one of those like RNG determination type of stuff. But yeah, Bill will get stuck. You'll get soft locked. Even if you like warp him out of the elevator, he will kind of behave funky and will not actually go onto the helicopter escape until you actually use the boss warp command to get him up there. So yeah, you just be mindful of that and you'll be fine. Go ahead and activate the radio.
Hello?
Doing it as a preemptive.
First aid.
There goes my 197 health. But yeah, that's effectively what the benefit of the yellow herb is.
We good, y'all. We good.
Now we just put the flare on here and start the finale. You can go over there if you want resources. I don't need it. There could be like laser sights or something, but I'm not gonna bother checking.
Damn it, it's getting good. Heads up.
In a map like this, I find that it's better for you to just kind of aim it this way, because you'll be able to see where all of the, you'll see that, like, a majority of the special effect that comes from that area.
Reloading.
I hit it.
Oh hell yeah.
Normally, I would just stand up there, but I find that this is easier.
I hear Spitter.
If you're wondering, the tanks are red because the final boss of RE1 is actually red, so that's a nice detail. That they also do that same detailing in RE2, which I will probably record after I do this one. So I have like all of the RE campaigns recorded in one sequence. Then I'm just gonna upload them as I have time to do so.
Reloading. Go, go.
Hey, y'all done good.
Heads up, boom. I hit it.
Hell, man, Spitter
Back it up.
Jockeys.
Reloading.
All right, Dan. Reload here.
And like,
Bro, that was a nice shot.
no, I can't. Maybe. There we go.
Got a charger around.
Hey,
That was me.
kill all sons of bitches, right?
All right.
This stupid thing might be annoying. We'll see what happens. Because that thing could block the boss from getting on top of the helicopter. That's the only thing that shows up during this sequence. You can escape like this from here on. But yeah, if you don't let Bill climb up to that safe area the way that he should, he will not get to the helicopter and you'll be soft locked. But if you let him do that normally, you'll have escaped. That's the RE1 campaign. It's good times. Normally, in the other RE maps, if you don't have custom credits music and all that, you'll actually get the original RE credit music. So you'll listen to that instead. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping it's a bit more informative than the others because I actually know more about this campaign than most others. To say that I play these campaigns semi-religiously is an understatement. I'm gonna go ahead and restart my game so I can go ahead and start up RE2's recording. So, I'll see you guys in that video. But if you don't watch that one, then take care and take it easy. Bye.